Is Xbox fully embracing cloud gaming? New reporting suggests that Xbox Keystone is a streaming stick in development that will function similar to a Google Chromecast or an Amazon Fire Stick and will allow users to play Xbox Game Pass games when connected to any TV or monitor without the use of any additional hardware. What does this mean for Microsoft and their strategy in the gaming industry, and what does it mean for games in general? Welcome back to Pixel Positive Gaming. I'm Zach. Let's dive into it. According to reporting from Jez Corden over at Windows Central, Xbox Keystone is a codename product that is in development through Microsoft. It will basically be a streaming stick that you can connect to your TV, your monitor, any screen, and as long as you have a reliable internet connection, you will be able to play Xbox games without any additional hardware. You won't need a physical Xbox. This is going to be something similar to like a Google Stadia or to an Amazon Luna, something like that. And we do have a statement from a Microsoft spokesperson from the article. Our vision for Xbox cloud gaming is unwavering. Our goal is to enable people to play the games they want on the devices they want, anywhere they want. As announced last year, we've been working on a game streaming device codenamed Keystone that could be connected to any TV or monitor without the need for a console. So that sounds pretty much like a confirmation that this thing is real. We've been hearing buzzing about this. We've been hearing rumors and murmurs about it's sort of Xbox streaming device. And it completely makes sense at this point that would be the direction Microsoft would move with, and just for this product in general. I'm not going to come out and say that, Xbox is abandoning their regular hardware, they're abandoning console gaming. They're absolutely not. This is going to coincide with the primary Xbox brand. And honestly, it's a very future thinking, forward thinking strategy for the way the gaming climate is moving. This actually resonates with an article that I wrote back in January when I made a statement saying that I believe Xbox is wanting to occupy a similar role in the gaming space as Netflix did in the movie streaming space. Netflix, despite their recent issues, was the pioneer in movie streaming and TV streaming. They were the first major company to really break through that space, and now everyone's doing it. And I think Microsoft sees the void that is left behind with Google Stadia failing, with Amazon Luna not really taking off. And they've realized that they have a prominent brand, they have an excellent service in Game Pass, and they can balloon that service up and create an incredible amount of recurring revenue by embracing cloud gaming. So what does this mean? With a device like Xbox Keystone, if they price it correctly, which I would imagine they would price it similar to like a Fire Stick or a Chromecast, I would say probably about $50. It would make an excellent point of entry for newcomers to the Xbox ecosystem. It would entice the user to want to buy an Xbox console or other Xbox games if they don't already have one. And for existing Xbox users, this would just be a boost. It would just be a bigger product. It would help boost the value of their ecosystem. So I think it's pretty evident at this point that Microsoft is focusing on service growth and over hardware sales. They're focusing on boosting Game Pass and xCloud, which we've known for some time. Their primary goal in all of this right now is to boost and build up Game Pass. That's why they allow Game Pass on PC. It's why just about all of their first-party titles are now day and date with PC. Microsoft doesn't really care if you play on an Xbox. They just want you to play an Xbox service. They just want you in their ecosystem. And I think this also ties back into the acquisitions that Microsoft is making within the gaming industry. Whenever Microsoft announced their intention to buy Activision Blizzard, it sent waves through the industry. It's the biggest acquisition in gaming history by far. And I mean, they've already bought Bethesda Softworks, which was huge. ZeniMax, it was a huge deal. And now they are in the process of buying Activision Blizzard, which, brings the Call of Duty and so many other major franchises. So why do all these acquisitions? A couple reasons. They can put those games in Game Pass, sure, and build up the service and build up the value of that service. But what they can also do is they can pressure the competition to allow Game Pass, or at least a Game Pass Lite, on other consoles. Let's be honest, Call of Duty is a huge source of revenue for Sony. They have an exclusive marketing deal with PlayStation and Call of Duty. And so far, Microsoft is playing nice and pretty strongly implying that Call of Duty will remain on PlayStation. But what happens if they say, oh, well, we'll keep Call of Duty on PlayStation as long as you allow it in the form of Xbox Game Pass? And sure, we would never probably get the full Xbox Game Pass on a PlayStation console, because a lot of those games, first of all, are going to be also on PlayStation Plus Extra and Premium. But maybe we get a Game Pass Lite, similar to EA Play or the Ubisoft Plus that's coming, where it's just first-party Xbox games. It's a win-win situation for Microsoft, because their service is then on PlayStation. They get recurring revenue from subscriptions. Even if Sony somehow manages to get a cut, they get recurring revenue, and it draws the user into the Xbox ecosystem. This Xbox Keystone device is the same idea. It's like a taste, a sample. If you take a more casual person who's maybe not a huge gamer, but they like to dabble in gaming, they might see this streaming stick, and if this streaming stick can also do video apps like a Roku or a Fire Stick can, then they may buy this and they'll just go check out xCloud with a free trial, and maybe it works really great. They love it. They have a lot of fun, and they said, you know what? I'm going to get an Xbox Series S. It's only $299. Then there you go. You have sold this person into the Xbox ecosystem. So this whole thing, it really plays into Microsoft's big strategy. They want to be just like Netflix, in the sense that they want to pioneer game streaming for the video game industry, and they want to be everywhere. Netflix is everywhere. You can get Netflix on just about any device. You can't get it on a Switch, but you can get it on almost every device. You could even do Netflix on the Wii, back when the Wii was relevant. So, I mean, I think Microsoft wants Game Pass and xCloud to be the same vein, where it is on everything. And this is just the next step in that vision. I mean, with the cloud, it allows people who would normally not be interested in games to try games and get them drawn in. So, yeah, I mean, this is expected. I think we all expected that this was a direction that Microsoft was going in. They've hinted at it pretty strongly. It seems like this is kind of the next step in the Series S vein. It's the more budget option, and if you want the full throttle experience, then you get the Xbox Series X. But yeah, I mean, what do you guys think? Do you guys agree that Xbox Keystone is the next step for Microsoft in realizing that vision? Do you agree with the vision that Microsoft wants to be the Netflix of gaming, not just in the streaming sense? Obviously, I don't think Microsoft's ever going to fully abandon hardware. I just think that they very highly value streaming as a way to broaden their ecosystem, reach out to other areas of the gaming industry that they would normally not be able to reach. So yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Please like the video, subscribe, and then I'll also have a link to that original article that I wrote back in January down in the description. All right, until next time, guys.